it's continue to go wrong. Continue to make all these horrible choices for yourself. But the miracle, I think, is that you're surviving it. And
Honestly, it is an absolute joy to be speaking with Bobo Lay, one of the stars of the wedding banquet. Bobo, thank you so much for the time. I appreciate it.
thank you so much for having me.
Honestly, this film is great. It is such a joy. I fell in love with it almost instantly. Um, what excited you most to be a part of it?
The most amazing thing is not just the story, but I was really drawn to Kendall as a character. And I saw so many parts of myself in Kendall, and it was just so amazing to bring this character to life because I feel like yeah, so many parts of myself brought to life on screen, and it was so beautiful getting to work with this incredible cast and get to play.
Well, I mean, you say that you feel like a real connection with Kendall. Can you talk about how?
Yeah, so Kendall is this very spontaneous, impulsive, ride or die best friend slash cousin, to Bowen's character. And I think my connection to Kendall is that there's this pure, genuine innocence to Kendall where every idea, whether it's absolutely terrible, Kendall thinks it's the best idea ever. You know, we will reframe it and make it the most incredible thing that you could possibly experience. And I think that's what I love so much about Kendall and what I really try to do for myself in my real life is, when Bowen's character Chris is going through these existential crises and Kendall's just like, yeah, yeah, but this is good. This is great. We have so many options. And that's the really the most beautiful thing about Kendall.
I love Kendall and her relationship to Bowen's character in this film. But one of the things I think is interesting about this film is there's a real talk about growing up for all of these characters in one way or another. Kendall seems to be outside of the bubble of this in some ways, but there's a wisdom there too. What do you think it takes to grow up in today's world?
I like to think that, for me, growing up is really having to just go through it, seeing things through. Um, you never know what's going to happen. And the only way to know is to let things unfold and to go in the direction that you think right now is suitable for you, which you may look back on and be like, oh no, that was a terrible idea. But I think all those experiences, add up to who you are today. And you look back on them and I think that is growth because moving forward and you know what it is that you want and like what, oh yeah, I did that, not gonna do that again, or like I did that. That was good. So I think that's what growth is. And I think that applies to all of our characters, really.
And in that spirit, one of the phrases that really captured my heart in this film is "You're a miracle mess." I would love to know what you think of that phrase, the miracle mess, and is it true?
Miracle mess. You know, I think that it's a way to describe the beauty of all of these things that are happening, and these things are constantly, everything's going wrong. It's continue to go wrong. Continue to make all these horrible choices for yourself. But the miracle, I think, is that you're surviving it and you're moving forward. And I think there's power in that and there's strength in that. And I think that's what being a miracle mess is like, is that, despite going through all these things, you soldier on and yeah, you continue. The more you move forward, the more miracles happen for you.
I love that. I love that. And I know we'd said before that your character was really working a lot with Bowen. I was wondering what that was like for you and what you took away from working with them.
Bowen is so incredible, and I love him so, 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 so much. Working with him on set, he provided such a safe, comfortable environment for me to play. And And he inspires me so much because he is such a master at improvising, and it's so amazing, uh, to be in his presence and to get to just be in a scene with him. And one of the coolest things about, Bowen is known for his comedy. One of the coolest things that I got to do was be in such an emotional, vulnerable scene with him. And to see him in that kind of element and to be present with him, uh, in those moments, we trusted each other so, so, so much. And I think we had such a strong bond and connection to be able to do that. And we were on that day for the specific scene. We were given this scene super last minute. We had barely any time to work on it, and we just really came into the scene and fully trusted each other. And that's what I love so much about working with Bowen is that he really just allows for things to happen. And he would always check in with me and be like, is this okay? And he's just the sweetest person ever. And he's so sweet in real life. And we play the same video games. We love Final Fantasy. We it's it's so 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 sweet, getting to be with Bowen, and I'm here with him in LA, and it's just been so nice being able to spend time with him again. Because every time he leaves, I miss him.
Well, that relationship plays out on screen. You can see it with the two of you and with these characters. And Bobo, I know we're out of time, so I just wanted to say thank you so much. And just Wedding Banquet is so spectacular. I absolutely fell in love with it. Thank you so much for the time to
Thank you
chat.
so much. I'm so happy that you enjoyed it, and I really appreciate you for having me.
Absolutely, absolutely. Please have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.